Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the Chels Teaches Yoga YouTube channel. My name is Chelsea. Thank you as always for joining me on the mat for practice. As you might know already, we're moving this month through the 4 main moon phases and practicing yoga based on the energies that each of those moon phases is associated with. So last week we started with the new moon. We took a step back for pause and reflection and restoration. This week it's waxing moon. This is when the moon is growing larger in the sky, and this is a time of action. This is sort of that masculine energy. It's action oriented. We just took the rest. We set our intentions, and now we're putting the steps into place, putting the actions into place to start making those intentions happen. So this is going to be an energizing moon salute practice to start to help you build that energy so that you can use it in your actions towards whatever your goals and dreams are for your life. And remember, if you love this stuff and you want to know a little bit more, I will put in the link below my blog post and my podcast episode associated with this moon phase and with this practice to help you supplement your practice. So that being said, no props needed today, just anything you'd like to have to support your practice. And I'm going to meet you in standing at the top of the mat. Let's do it. All right, everyone, so stepping to the front of your mat, let's find Tadasana, feet hips width apart, toes facing forward, roll the shoulders back and down, grounding through the soles of your feet. Lift tall through the crown of your head, allow your eyes to gently close. As you arrive to your mat and arrive to your practice, begin to set your intention for this practice, which for us today is to connect to the waxing moon energy, the energy of growth and action. Start to deepen your breath here in your mountain pose as you become aware of your body, mind, and breath. Feel the grounding sensation of the soles of your feet into the earth. Soften the face. And as you inhale the next time, flutter the eyes open, roll the shoulders all the way back and down. Take a big breath in, sweep your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, we're going to dive all the way down, forward fold, bending the knees a little bit, relaxing the torso. Just some half sun salutations to start to circulate this growing action-oriented energy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. And we'll do that a few more times. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, dive all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Doing great. Already building that heat, building that energy. Inhale, rise to stand, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Beautiful job. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Arms come up overhead. This time, interlace your hands at the top. All the fingers except for your thumb and your first finger. Crescent moon pose. We'll inhale, extend up out of the index finger. And as you exhale, little side bend to the right. Just a little stretch, little side stretch. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Let's take it one more side each direction. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Beautiful job. Inhale, center, reach high. Exhale, hands down by your sides, mountain pose. Moving into our moon salute now. Now, just as a heads up, if you haven't done this before, it does move forward and back on the mat, which can sometimes be confusing. So just kind of let go of too much worry. Just listen to the cues as best you can. Do the best you can. If you get confused, and you pop back in when you can, okay? But just so you know, we will be moving a little bit like forward and back on the mat for this moon salute. All right, so on your inhale, we'll reach the arms back up overhead, interlace the fingers. Just as before, crescent moon to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, crescent moon to the left. Inhale, center. Release the hands as you exhale. We'll step the left toes to the back of the mat and pivot to the left side of your mat, okay? So feet are now parallel with the short edges of the mat. Inhale, star pose. Reach your arms up. On your exhale, goddess pose. So heels turn in 45 degrees. Send the weight down into the heels as you open up the arms like cactus arms, drawing your elbows back behind you, okay? So we got this openness, strength in the legs. Amazing. Big breath in. On your exhale, you're going to start to straighten the legs, pivot the right toes back to face the front as you keep the pinky edge of your left foot parallel to the back of the mat. Triangle pose. Right leg straightens, shift your hips back, and cartwheel the right hand down to your shin or even a block or the floor if that's available. Left arm to the sky. So we're facing still forward here, but this is where it might start to get confusing. So just listen closely and have an open mind. Big breath in. On your exhale, pivot to frame your right foot with your hands. Pop your left foot a little bit forward for pyramid pose and just melt your chest towards your right thigh. You want your feet in two different lanes here and your hip points facing forward. Big breath in and out. All right, runner's lunge. Start to scooch your left toes back, bending your right knee to about 90 degrees. And as you exhale, you'll bring your hands to the front left corner of your mat. As you pivot your left toes towards that corner, you'll drop your right heel. Now you can stay here in this kind of side lunge variation with your palms underneath you, or if it's available, drop the hips all the way down. Don't force it, but do what you can. Maybe the hands come to heart, or again, maybe you keep hands on the floor. No big deal, you do you. Big breath in and out. Awesome job. Hands to the mat. Inhale, walk through center so you're facing the left side of your mat again. And then exhale, wide forward fold. All right, this is where we're going to start to turn towards the back. So don't worry if you get confused. Just stick with me best you can, all right? Inhale, we're going to start to come into that side lunge to the left now, so towards the back. Your left toes will pivot slightly towards the back corner. And again, maybe you just keep your hands planted or drop it all the way down. Right toes can come up off the mat. Don't force it. Maybe hands to heart. Full breath in and out. All right, now we're going to pivot all the way to the back of the mat for runner's lunge. Okay, so we're going to lift the hips up, turn the left toes towards the back, frame the left foot, and lift your right heel, runner's lunge. As you exhale, pyramid pose. So the right foot pops slightly forward, left toes facing forward, feet are in two different lanes, melt towards your left thigh. All right, pivot the pinky edge of your right foot towards the front, as in where you started, the front edge of your mat. Left hand slides up to shin or ankle. We open the right arm to the sky, Trikonasana, triangle pose. So now we're facing the back in triangle, right? Awesome job. Big breath in. Let's come all the way back up, star pose, and then we exhale again, goddess pose. All right, so this is where it's going to get a little funky. Look towards the back of your mat, and we're going to step the right foot all the way to meet the left foot at the back, Tadasana. Inhale, arms up to the sky, and then exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center, exhale, crescent moon, side bend to the left. Inhale, center, exhale, we're going to move back in the same direction. Step the right foot back, and we pivot to face that same side we were facing before. All right, so with me so far? Inhale, we'll find that star pose again, reach up, expand. Exhale, goddess pose, right? So we're turning back towards the front. Inhale, star. Listen closely. Exhale, triangle to face the back. So outer edge of your right foot parallel to your front. Left toes facing back. Left hand to left shin. Ankle, block, floor, triangle. Send the hips back. Awesome. Doing great. Confused yet? All right. Inhale, look down to your left toes. Frame your left leg. Pop your right foot just a little bit forward. Feet are in two different lanes. Melt into pyramid pose. Inhale, bend your left knee. Scooch the right toes back for runner's lunge. And then exhale to that right corner for the direction you're facing now. Melt your right heel down. Either side lunge or drop it all the way down, Skandasana. Your choice. Remember, don't force anything that doesn't feel good. Just do what works. Inhale here. Exhale, we're walking through the center again. Forward fold, wide stance. Inhale, Skandasana or side lunge back to the front into your right leg. I'm actually going to stay up this time. My knee's bothering me. And then we'll exhale, runner's lunge, face the front. Right? Pop this left foot forward. Plant both feet in two different lanes. Pyramid pose, melt. And then pivot your left pinky edge of your foot parallel to the back of the mat. Right hand slides to ankle, shin, whatever it is. Left arm to the sky. Doing great. Inhale, rise all the way up. We pivot back to the side, star pose. Almost all the way through this round. Exhale, goddess. Step the left foot forward to meet the right at the top of the mat. We begin as we end as we began. Inhale, arms to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, crescent moon to the left. Inhale, center. Now we're going to go the opposite direction, so we're going to turn the other way. So listen closely. Don't get confused. It's all good. Release the hands, bend the knees, send the right toes back. We're now pivoting to the right side of the mat, so the other way, okay? Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. We'll move a little bit faster with the breath. Inhale, triangle, face the front, left leg forward. Exhale, pyramid over the left leg. Inhale, bend the left knee, runner's lunge. Exhale, side lunge or Skandasana into that left leg. So the left knee is bent. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, wide forward fold. Other side, inhale, walk it over to the right as you lunge, Skandasana or side lunge. Exhale, turn your right toes to the back of the mat. Now, runner's lunge. Left foot pops forward a little bit, feet in two different lanes. Pyramid pose, inhale. Exhale, open up, triangle pose. Inhale, come up, star pose. Exhale, goddess. You're doing awesome. Inhale, star. Step the left foot to meet the right at the back, arms up. Exhale, crescent moon right. Inhale, center. Exhale, crescent moon left. Inhale, center. This time we exhale, bend the knees, step the left foot to the back of the mat, right? We're turning all the way back around. Star pose. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, triangle, face the back. Exhale, pyramid, face the back. Inhale, runner's lunge, facing the back. Exhale, side lunge into the right leg or Skandasana. Inhale, walk through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, side lunge left or Skandasana. Exhale, pivot, runner's lunge to the front. Back foot steps a little forward. Inhale, pyramid. Exhale, sweep the right arm and the right hip up, triangle. Inhale, come all the way up, star pose. Exhale, goddess pose. This is it. Inhale, step the right foot to meet the left at the front of the mat, arms overhead. Exhale, crescent moon to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, crescent moon to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale this time, let's dive all the way forward, fold. Awesome job with those moon salutes. Halfway lift, breathe in. We're building up that energy with the waxing moon. to use it to take action on our intentions. Bend the knees, step back, plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, knees wide on the mat, big toes together, child's pose, Balasana. Take this moment to just sort of pause and reflect on the growth of your energy, maybe a little bit of heat in the body. This is what the waxing moon energy is all about, is building and growing this heat, working towards our intentions, our things that we would like to manifest in our lives. This is the phase of action. So what are you going to take action on? This next couple days during this phase in the moon, in this phase in your life, what can you start to put into motion? Next inhale, start to lift gently back up to a tabletop. And as you exhale, just walk your knees back a little bit to come all the way down to your belly. Sphinx pose, forearms are gonna come to the mat. The elbows are just in front of your shoulders. Plant the palms and then see my knees. I'm gonna squeeze my quads so my knees lift up off the mat. You wanna keep that activation. This is helping a little bit to activate your legs and protect your low back. So push down into the palms, lift your knees. Take a big breath in, draw your heart forward, Sphinx crunch. Now, as you exhale, you're just gonna start to kind of curl the spine a little bit, bringing your chin to your chest. You're not gonna lift completely up. It's just a little like mini squeeze and crunch. Make sense? All right, so we'll inhale, bring it down, Sphinx. Exhale, just little mini Sphinx crunch. Bringing some action and heat to the core is a great way to feel confident and powerful in taking action. Inhale, Sphinx. Exhale, crunch. Let's do two more. Inhale, Sphinx. Exhale, crunch. What are you going to take action on? Last time, inhale, Sphinx. Exhale, little tiny crunch. Amazing. Inhale, come all the way down. We're coming into belly down Shavasana. So you're just going to make a little pillow with your hands by stacking your hands and forearms. Bring the forehead to rest on the back. And then you're going to bend both your knees here and just gently windshield wiper the knees side to side. Feel that buzz that you've created in the body with your movement. Welcome in that waxing moon energy and let it permeate into your own life cycle. If you've been needing a little extra something to take action on those things that you want to get done, this is that time. This is that practice to give you what you need to take action. Nice job. Release the legs back down. Take another 2 or 3 breaths here just to be in belly down Shavasana. All right, start to lift your head. And from here, all you're going to do is roll over onto your back, keeping your head at the same side of your mat as you were before. Bend your knees and let's hug them all the way into the chest. Big squeeze. And then with an exhale, let both knees fall over to your right, just stacking the shins and stacking your thighs. Open up your left arm out to the side and look over to your left fingertips. And even though we're slowing down here a little bit in our poses and in our body, still notice that circulation of energy. And what are you going to use it for today or over these next couple days during this cycle? Inhale, let's bring knees back to center. Exhale, knees fall to the left. Open up the arms, gaze over to your right fingers. Starting to let the breath slow a little bit here as the body moves into a state of rest. Despite the fact that we still have this high energy we're going to be working with, we're just going to give the body a little bit of time to rest so we can really actively and effectively use that energy. Inhale, knees back to center. Exhale, release all the way down to the mat. Give your whole body a little shake so it gets heavy and relaxed. And let yourself take these next few moments to just kind of settle, to let that energy kind of permeate your entire being so that as you come out of your practice today, you'll be able to apply that energy to anything you're aligned with, to whatever you need it for. But just for these next few moments, give yourself the time to just relax. Deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Shavasana. All right, with all that energy stored and built up for the actions you're going to take later, let's start to come back to the body. Deep breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Move through the wrists, the ankles, even a little wiggle in the hips or the head. On an inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, big full body stretch, starting to bend your knees, and then just gently rock over to one side. Pause for a moment here on the side and take another second to consider what you're going to take action towards today or over the next couple days. What aligned action are you going to use this waxing moon energy for? And then when you're ready, use your palms to gently press back up to a comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall, we'll bring hands together in front of heart center to seal our practice with Anjali Mudra, a sign of love, gratitude, and compassion towards ourselves, our bodies, and our practice. Thumb tips gently lift to the center of the forehead, the third eye space, and exhale, gently fold forward. All right, y'all, thank you so much for sharing this waxing moon high energy practice with me. Again, I'll remind you to check out the connected blog post and podcast episode that I have linked in the description below. And also, if you're interested in diving a little bit more into these energies and to a little bit longer of practices, membership is open in the Yoga Magic Studio, my virtual yoga community. The link to that is also in the description below, and you can check that out and join today. All right, I'll see you next time on the mat. Happy waxing moon.